I'm Erin Rosar, and welcome to this week's episode of WGTV. This week I want to talk a little bit about sort of our Canadian wine scandal, if you will, that's going on. And this is about the term cellared in Canada that is on the back of some of our wine bottles that are here in the country. Now, this isn't a new practice, actually, and let me tell you what it's all about. Cellared in Canada is on the very back of a label of wines produced in Canada, but these are not, they are wines that have been made in Canada, and the bottle is in the country, but the grapes have come from a different country, potentially a South American country. This is not a new practice, it's not under the table, it's within our wine system, but it's come sort of out front all of a sudden to bring people's attention to that they're not buying Canadian-made grapes. Now, this is not a bad thing. What it's allowed companies to do is make bottles, employ Canadians at the wineries that are putting everything together, but it's true the grapes are not from Canada. So does there have to be maybe a labeling change, some wording changes? Of course, if you have some ideas that would make it easier for you, I would love to hear from you. And I'm sure right now with all of the press that this topic is getting, the Canadian wine industry would love to hear from you as well. What makes it easier? Do we need a label that says grown in Canada, grapes brought in from different countries? Something will find its own way to make labels easier for you to read. Now there's another topic in this that I want to discuss, and that's our VQA wines here in Canada. VQA stands for Vintners Quality Alliance, and this is a group of like-minded wineries that basically was created in the late 80s, and it's in Ontario and BC and across the country, and this is a voluntary grouping of people. So not all of our wineries in Canada, even our boutique and really fine wineries, decide to be part of this group. So it's a voluntary system. But wines within the VQA system, when you see that on that label, are going to be grapes and produced all within our country. So if you are looking specifically for wines that have been made with grapes grown in Canada, then VQA is going to become a really important symbol for you. But I just want to make sure that you understand that it is a voluntary system. So just because a wine does not have VQA on it, doesn't mean that the grapes aren't grown in our country. So check the back of the wine label. This is a bit of fun for people, I think, to look. A lot of people have not paid attention to what things have been saying. But on the back, you're looking. If you see cellared in Canada, that means that the wine has not necessarily been grown in Canada, but it has rested here before it's made it to you. You make up your own mind in regards to how you feel about it, but these wines have allowed Canadian wineries to produce wines at a very economical price to be able to compete with some other countries, and they've served a purpose in the market. It's come to the forefront, but we have lots of amazing wine and grapes being grown right now in Canada, and definitely we want to embrace and support our country, but we can do it on many different levels. So find a price point of a wine that you enjoy. Remember that cellared in Canada means the grapes have not come from Canada. There might be a small percentage of grapes that have been grown in Canada mixed in with those. And just start reading the back of labels, okay? We're going to start discussing labels in future weeks ahead, but I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what the scandal's all about, what it means, and please send me your questions if you have anything more about it. And I hope you have fun taking a good look at all the wines available for you in our Canadian section of the stores. Now next week, we have Canadian Thanksgiving coming up, so I'm going to talk about some wines that I'm going to share at my table for Thanksgiving and some few hints and tricks, and we're going to go from there. So have a super week, have some fun shopping this week, and really take a good look at those labels. And I wish you all a happy week and great wine this weekend. Cheers, everybody.